Well, I guess this should be the first part of the introduction for the Longest Road campaign. I own no images, sounds, pictures, etc. that I have not made myself. I claim no ownership of any of it, and this is all meant for fun, not for profit. That being said, introduction of the world. This is the material plane, one out of multiple ones. Where should we begin? Ah, yes. About 103 years ago, all of the gods were banished from the various material planes. Some call this the divergence, but in this world it is known as the divide. For the past 100 years, people from all across the world have been recovering from the events for the events that happened. But our story is much, much smaller and will begin in the capital of East End, which you should be able to see on the far end of the map, labeled as 0. Our story begins in an alleyway with a punk leaning against a wall, with a broken nose, a dislocated shoulders, and multiple cracked ribs. Ken, would you introduce your character that is currently leaning against the wall on the other side of this alleyway?
Ola Darren is quite a well-built gentleman, wearing simple clothes, sporting a rather battered leather hat. He's wiping blood from his face, cracking his knuckles as he looks down at this punk. You really should have come quietly. You really should.
He is heaving. He can barely get any words in. He is just that badly beaten. You know that if you even push him over, he's probably going to pass out.
Well, Cole will just go up, turn the guy over, manacle him behind his back, and start dragging him off.
And that you do.
I mean, this could have been so much simpler.
He tries throwing insults your way. It doesn't go very well. But sure enough, as a urban bounty hunter, you easily move through the streets, and even though you may be stopped from time to time by guards, you solve it easily enough. You drag this man all the way to your clients, which happens to be the madams of the red light district. This punk seemed to have been far too violent with a lady of the night, and they want payback. However, for not dragging this out too long, when you arrive, you see someone unfamiliar. A messenger, whom happens to be looking for you. And they will be providing you with an offer. Everyone should have access to the player journal concerning the contract. For one reason or another, I believe you're going to accept this. How do you react to this contract, Cole?
Yeah, I'm Cole Darren. Yeah, let's have a look.
Even
4 years.
However,
Wow.
the exact contents of this contract is not as updated as this. Basically, you're given the job offer, and the messenger tells you that there is information that the broker who is offering this job, they have some information that you are most likely going to be very interested in concerning events that you're investigating.
Where is it?
He immediately shows you the way, and in a brief travel, you easily manage to make it to the broker who introduces you to this contract and informs you in more detail personally that the person whom you are seeking has also accepted a job like this. They are currently traveling westward along the longest road on a cart sent by the same group 1 month prior. And then he hands you the contents of the contract in full.
Cole doesn't even read it. He just signs.
Sure enough, you do. You will be heading towards the gates of East End. As you do, we'll be zooming out, so to speak, and moving to a quaint little home, which in we have a sorcerer sitting in a study, reading books. Rubisco, would you like to introduce your character?
Hello. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, you just see this guy reading through like he's in his study, he's reading through he is not human. He has a very sort of okay, how do I say he looks like Megamind and not sound like a clown? But yes, he does look a little bit like Megamind, the sort of like elongated blue skin, huge-ish head for the rest of his body. It's got these. It's like quite tall too. He has this very slender frame, and like he's wearing nice enough clothes, nothing too fancy. And it's got this very nimble looking dexterous hands. And yeah, it's just reading through stuff. And he's kind of also fidgeting or like palming a strange trinket on his hand. And well, I kind of visualize it like this. I'm trying to post this in chat in Discord. Blue. This is how I visualize it. It's kind of like that. If y'all see, it looks like a magic card. But yeah. And that's where he is. His name is Harmony.
As Harmony is currently in the study of your foster parent, to be exact, with all of the books and everything that he has left you after his unfortunate passing, you hear a knock on the door, which is quite strange. There isn't all that many people who would come here to visit him.
Yes.
As you walk down and open the door, I take it, you meet with a
Yeah.
messenger.
This is me role playing, like opening the door and saying yes.
Yes. But you are met with a messenger that has come with an invitation to a job to your foster father, which has, surprisingly, they weren't aware of his passing. After a
Yeah.
moment of contemplation over that, they decide to hand the contract to you after a brief discussion about your skills being similar to his. How do you react to that?
Oh, okay. So yeah. I would say yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. Pablo Gardner has not been alive. He's passed away these 2 months. But if you need a scholar and adventurer, I might be up for the job.
After thinking about it and you displaying a bit of magic prowess, you easily convince them, and you are taken to a broker who offers you this contract.
Okay.
I can,
I sign.
yeah, was going to mention that there was something buzzing in the background, but for now, let's move on.
Wait, oh no, I don't notice the thing in the background.
The what
No,
now?
we hear like a hissing in the background. I assume that was because you're the Black Mamba. But
Oh, okay. So my mic is going crazy. Love that for me.
Yes, well, we will be moving on to Buchanan's character, which I believe is Valor Shazor. Where are you right now?
it's pronounced Flar. Flar Chazor. And first, we pan to like a very high end upper district, fancy homes, fancy people, and then slowly pan over to a sewer hatch, and then go down, 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 where you see hundreds of kobolds working and maintaining the sewers. And then we pan over to a kobold walking over. They're marching over, and one of them is heading off um, in a different route, and he goes to a little isolated area where he meets a purple kobold wearing fancy clothes, surrounded by a lot of discarded like human items and stuff. And like that kobold says, like, "So are you coming to? I know I probably shouldn't ask this, but are you coming to work again?" And then Flar says, "I can't. I can't go back down there." He's like, "Well, if you keep slacking off, the boss is going to notice." So it's like, I'm sure there's something else like I could possibly do. I'm better than this. And then it's like, the only work for kobolds is down here.
An unfortunate reality, which, to be fair, at the very same day, not long after, you end up getting fired and thrown out of the sewers, which may not necessarily be a bad thing.
Yeah, oh no.
Regardless, having been put in such an unfortunate situation of unemployment, I believe you were given an opportunity by a tailor who happened to notice your quality craftsmanship, which offered you a job, a decent pay and all. But at the same time, there was a customer, a messenger, who happened to notice your talent and offered you a contract. How do you react to it?
Looking over the contract. Caravan guards? I don't think like. And then he looks over at 9,000 gold.
10,000 with a 1,000 payment up front.
I accept.
You're taken to the very same broker who helps you fill in the contract and such. For the context of everyone, 1 gold is the average income of most people across the world. You're being offered 1,000 gold, which is the equivalent to 1,000 years of average work. It's quite generous. But sure enough, you accept it. And as we move from this interesting little kobold, we end up with Danby. Where are you right now?
So Danby is He'd be walking into into the city at this point in time, into the capital of East End. He would, um, I think, as he's walking into town, he'd be reveling at the fact that at all the new sights and marvels, he's not used to. He's not used to seeing all the different technologies kicking around, all the different architecture and stuff like that. Yeah, it's he's rather excited to be walking through right now. Just keeping an eye on the people as they come in, and or as he walks by them. Sorry, just people watching. He's eventually going to look for just a very populated street corner, so he can just kind of listen in on what everybody's doing, just to hear what the local news is effectively.
As you do that, you happen to come across a very, very interesting piece of news concerning a contract and a job, a very generous one, and a messenger talking to someone who is trying to bargain up the price considerably. And you smell an opportunity.
So he's the individual that is attempting to drive the price way up of said deal. What sort of numbers is he throwing around?
Twice, 3 times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are
I'll
very,
slide.
very sure of their skills and capabilities, and insist that they are worth every coin.
As that happens, I'll, being my short-statured self, only standing about 3 feet tall at best. I'm with wild red fiery hair. I'm going to just make my way through the crowd and just stand directly behind. Stand directly behind the recruiter. Listen in for a little bit longer, and then basically I'll tap him on his thigh and look up to him and say, I am sorry to interrupt, but I do understand that you are looking for capable individuals, and that person is greatly overvaluing themselves. If you want someone who...
He
go
gets
ahead.
a small little smirk when someone else recognizes the absolute arrogance of the person he was talking to. He acknowledges that right away.
It seems as though that you're offering a reasonable amount of money for someone of his skills. Now, I can tell you right now that this overinflated windbag here beside me has no idea what you need on an adventure or a travel such as what you're doing, the undertaking of the magnitude that you're doing. Danby literally almost has no idea what he's talking about, right? So he's just, he doesn't actually know what's going on or anything like that. He's just been listening in. So,
the confidence.
Yeah, right? At this point, I believe that the better option would be myself, yes. And I would take you at face value for your generous offer. No need to speak to foolish individuals such as these.
Even if this wasn't the introduction, you wouldn't even have to roll. You charm the pants out of him, and he's just out of pure spite going to accept you, hand you the contract, and show you the way, leaving the overinflated windbag behind.
Ah, yes, thank you, thank you. Denby is grateful of this opportunity.
You are also taken to meet the same broker who offers you the following contract as such. And
I look.
okay.
I was just going to say, I quickly look it over, and my jaw drops a little bit before being able to contain myself real quick, contain my composure. I look over to the guy that brought me there. Yes, that individual had no idea what he was talking about. This is more than adequate. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. And with that display, we move over to Lauren, Uri, where are your characters right now? Where is your character right now?
Well, Lauren is currently playing some music in center of town. He is surrounded by a crowd of around 20 people who are applauding to his music and singing. And as Lauren finishes his act, the crowd around him start applauding and throwing some cover pieces around as he bows and salutes and thanks the people for his attention.
Today was an especially good day. You're good. I mean, you're a bard. You're good. But today, yes, today you had a wonderful day. You played with more passion and skill than you usually do, enough so to attract the attention of a messenger who happened to travel past you and decides to approach you and start chatting you up about hiring you for a job. How do you react to basically them explaining the 4-year contract and generous pay?
Well, Lauren's eyes widen as he mentions such a generous pay, but he's kind of concerned about the long traveling. However, he quickly realizes that he has wanted to leave the city and travel far for some time now. So he accepts.
All right. Once you, like the others, have been taken and met the broker who has finished the deal and the contracts, all of you will have a meeting towards the end of the day where you basically meet the people you're going to be working with, which includes 2 others. However, the meeting is very brief. You basically see each other's faces, possibly even give your name, after which you're all informed that you're going to be meeting 2 days from now. Since it is the evening, it will be in the morning 2 days from now at a certain gate leading out of the city where you will meet the caravan head. And you find out that you have one last day in the capital of East End. Where would your characters go? Since the 5 of you, for some reason or another, decided to, at the very least, have a conversation before tomorrow, the 2 other members that you met, however, decided to leave separately. You're all leaving the broker out into the city streets, and you have one last day. What would you want to do or talk about?
And just to clarify, we're all together at this point.
Yes.
Well, nice to meet everybody. Hello, 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 hello.
Everyone stands awkwardly in a circle.
I'm going to give everybody a handshake.
Danby looks at you as you outstretch your hand. I do not. Are you asking me for money, sir? I do not understand what
hand!
is what you're doing. My hand. You want my hand?
Handshake. You know, so the people here in this city greet each other by shaking hands to say hello
Oh,
and, you know, um, ensure goodwill between two fellows.
this is a common process. This is a common practice here. Then yes, it is not
Yes.
practice where I come from, but
How do
and
you
I
greet
extend
each
my
other?
hand. We greet each other like this, and I go to embrace you with a hug.
Ooh, so warm.
Yes, it is nice to meet you, my brother. And that is
Well,
how
I
we
am
greet
called
each other.
Harmony.
I am Danby. Danby Gazelle.
Nice to meet you.
Danby looks at
Wait,
the rest of
and where
everyone
did you
else.
say you were from?
Ah, I am from the great southern deserts of Zakara.
Oh, cool, cool, cool.
You should probably check your pockets. Hugs were invented by thieves so they could have an excuse to pickpocket you. Not that I would know anything.
I don't know if that's completely accurate, but it was definitely adopted.
Hmm. The concept of stealing from another friend is a little foreign where I come from, but I do understand the need for caution.
I think we'll get along great, Danby.
Hey, even
I'd say we
the
get along like a house on fire.
oh, that was an easy one. Even the handshake came about through learning to trust an enemy. It was an indication that your hand was, in fact, without a weapon. Cola Darren, hi. Nice to meet you. I don't know about you guys. I've got someone I've got to let know I'm going to be going. I'm going to get a drink while I'm there. Do you drink?
I do,
Yes?
yes.
I need
Yeah.
to go say. I need to say farewell to all my 352 like family members.
Three.
So
Wow.
You,
That's
while the idea and concept of so many family members may be foreign to you, you are aware that there is a lot of kobold. It dawns on you
and
that
every
that might make a little bit of sense.
and also kobolds I consider every single person in the clan family. So 'cause they're all
wow.
that's how kobold things work. They're all like one giant family, regardless of who did who and
That's great.
stuff.
Thanks
So
for clearing that up. I mean, I can count the number of
I
people I
was
can.
out of character. I was out of character saying that. So
Oh no, feel
Would
free.
I have known that?
I mean,
Just
I was
like,
actually out of character saying I wasn't telling you that.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Would I know what he meant? Just like, because like the my
That
field of
cultural
study is
knowledge.
people's cultures.
You would have some knowledge of it. You might not be an expert on it, but you would at the very least know the basics. So yeah, you would have a basic understanding of it. But yes, everyone has things they want to do.
Well, if you want to
Does
join
that
me
mean
for
that?
drink
Oh, sorry.
or no, go ahead. Honestly,
I was just gonna ask the DM. Does that mean that we add 1,000 gold to our inventory
No,
to get a down payment? Oh no. Okay.
you got
That's how we
it.
got our
no,
magic
that was
item.
yeah.
Yes,
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
you got your starting
Level 2
magic.
uncommon magic item is a little intense. So.
Yeah.
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 You got that because, taking this kind of job, you thought maybe I should, not be a dumbass and not just hope for the best, but maybe prepare just this tiny little bit by investing in a magic item that keeps me alive or something like that.
Okay.
But you do have 100 gold over after buying that magic item.
Cool.
So you're walking
Well,
around
I'm gonna
with.
go and
I was just gonna say that you were walking literally around with 100 years worth of pay.
money, 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 money.
Yeah, that.
well, I'm gonna go have a drink with my new friend Cole Adorid.
All right.
You don't have to use the whole thing, just whatever you're comfortable with.
I also too like the idea of going for a drink, yes. I think I will come along as well.
Excellent. If anyone else wants to come and join us after, it's called the Eastern Dive. It's down on the far side of town.
Okay. Gonna go.
You also find that he's
along.
very good at describing the ways of the city. Like he knows them by the back of his hand.
Like I was born here.
Yeah. Or
Mm.
something.
Yes, or something. I've definitely caroused here for more than 8 hours.
You have much more time than I, my new friend.
I've been here a while.
Yep.
What is it that brought you here to begin with? If you were born here, or if you came here, say, long ago for other reasons?
No, I was born a little way out of the city, but I came here looking for work. At the time, we'd heard that one of the mines was hiring. I was always quite a strong lad, so made sense. But very quickly took a change of career. For the last few years, I've been professionally catching people.
Like a bounty hunter, then?
Yeah,
Mm.
literally. I aim to get people.
Now, is that? Do you think maybe you will have to get people during this extended expedition?
Probably not, but the people I tend to go for are less willing, so I think my skills will transfer quite well.
Oh. You're
I also
certain
cook.
of it.
I also cook.
Ah. Well, then perhaps on our journey in the future, I will be able to sample your cookery.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Rations are fine, but nothing beats a nice home cooked stew.
Ah, yes. Ah, I remember the stews my mother used to make. When you had certain lizards and night creatures and bugs. It is delicious.
Can't say I've cooked with bugs, but I'm open to new things.
Hmm.
As you
Well,
as you all walk discussing this riveting topic, was there anyone that was going to head off and do their own thing?
Flar was going to actually just quickly go and just say goodbye to his clan. Like, it doesn't have to be like a whole thing. Just
Oh.
that's what he's doing.
You just run over to the closest manhole that goes into sewers, shout in, and like 2 minutes later, someone shows up. They deliver the message.
Wait, what message?
They're saying goodbye.
Oh, you can't go and say goodbye to them all in person?
If you want to spend several hours in game just going around meeting each and every one of them, then fine.
Please let him do it.
Yes.
Please.
But you said you said you had one full day, so that'd give him enough time to spend most of his day saying goodbye to his family?
Yes. And it would probably only take about 8 or so hours.
We don't have to actually roleplay me saying goodbye
I
to
know. I wasn't intending to. But yeah,
because
you can easily do that, and you can easily find your way to the bar, tavern place that was referred to. Anyone else?
Well, Lorraine would climb onto the roof of a house and sit up there, meditating his decision to leave the city while playing some music.
In that case, I will move everyone to this map, as you should be all moving to a close enough of a place to a tavern. It's interesting place, to say the least. You are outside a building which has an alleyway right about here that heads into an pub and drinking area just around the corner.
Well, I believe Cole is our guide in this situation, so we'll, or at least I'll follow him wherever he decides to go in this here.
I'm just trying to find where we are. It's a big square to me at the moment.
You should be in the middle, center, left of the map.
Yeah, I found it. I was on the far end of the map. Ooh. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know about all of you, but I was already kind of prepared for a journey. So, yeah, come on in. It's a friendly enough place. Just,
You know that the drinking
no,
area.
no.
You would know that the drinking area is on the outside through the alleyway, but you can also go through here. And they have a lot to show. This drinking establishment may not
Yeah,
look like a lot, but they gather trinkets of all kinds. All of them
Ooh,
trash,
I want to
but
see trinkets.
they're all trash, but they have a wide selection.
It's a really big horn.
Oh yes. I'm certain you can find out more about it, but yes, that is most certainly a very, very big horn.
How
is
do
this
I
used
find
as a...
out more about it?
Say again?
How do I find out more about it?
You can roll a history check.
Ooh.
First
And
roll of
is
the
this
game.
place used as a...
Go ahead.
Is it used as a shop or some kind of...
They sell trinkets, alcohol, and no food whatsoever. But they do sell spices and tobacco. That's a
Okay, this is
horn.
probably where...
That is a giant clay horn. People might blow in one end of it and noise comes out on the other for reasons.
And
Cool.
do I know the person handling this trinket store by name?
You would. They just use a random name every time. And they're shady. You know they're shady. And they make the trinkets. At the very least, most of them.
Hey, Randy, have you got that spice bag I was asking you about?
Oh, yeah. He starts immediately going through a whole bunch of boxes before pulling out the bag that you were asking for. And basically just tossing it to you as
Looks like I'll be getting out of town a little...
What?
Yeah. Looks like I'll be getting out of town earlier than I thought.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Wait. So you're not gonna spend more money here? Oh, fuck. Basically goes on a rant of a whole bunch of swear words. A question. Uri, can you move your token?
Yeah, I was gonna mention that I can't.
Alright. Since I noticed it wasn't moving, I'm just gonna go here and configure ownership. There we go. You should be able to move it now.
Yep.
And they walked in here, just so that you know.
Do I find anything of interest or value among the stuff you
Make an investigation
have?
check.
Something I can purchase. Okay. Oh, I'm not very good at it, but 11.
Everything here is practically junk. There might be some good quality paper that has writing on it that is just atrocious. There might be some good herbs mixed in with all of those crappy herbs. But
Okay.
yeah, everything here is junk that is totally being sold to drunk people who think, oh, that looks cool, I'll bring that home, when they are, too drunk to make a good decision.
Okay.
Actually, Flar wants to make an investigation check because usually in like thrift stores and pawn shops, there's always like a couple stuff that people don't know they're worth, and like will
Yeah.
I think it's junk. So he's gonna just try to see if there's anything like that.
Sure.
15.
You do find a few coins. They're rusted, dirty, but they look to be silver. You might be able to buy them cheap and make a few silver.
Oh, this is probably a terrible idea. I tried to palm them. Wait, are they out in the open? Where would they like? Because unless like this dude is in clearly visible, then he's not going to do that.
It would be here in this shelf. You would have some cover, giving you lowering the DC for you basically, and you're small.
So he's going to do sleight of hand to just take that rusty coin.
There are several. There are 5 of them.
And do I have to roll for each individual one?
No. You can try to grab all of them with one.
Yeah. So there should be a +2 because I don't know how to add my my expertise into my skills. So
if you go to your skills, there should be a check mark on your left. Click on that.
No, that's proficient.
Yeah.
He's proficient in it.
That is half, and press again, and you have expertise.
Oh, okay. And I'll just put that down.
Mm-hmm.
And I have normal or advantage?
You roll standard, but the DC is lower because you're small, behind a whole bunch of stuff and people. Yeah, you grab them. But you feel like he noticed something was going on, but didn't pick up on you. Might not be a good idea to try that again.
I don't think it added his
yeah.
proficiency.
It should have been a 14.
Oh. In that case, well, yes. You made it at the very least, if nothing else.
Did I notice him?
Ah, there we go. Maybe you clicked and had the window open to roll and then changed it before you... Anyways, different sort of events. But yeah, you made it with a 14. You got them. He didn't really notice.
Did I spot him palm those coins?
But your passive perception is 17, so yeah, you noticed.
I look at Randy. Did Randy notice?
Nope.
He's been an asshole today. It's fine.
He's always an asshole to some degree.
Exactly. That's why it's justified.
Yeah, it's levels of asshole. Okay, I'm going to take the guys through for a drink. I'm going to go and say, yeah, see you laters.
Mm-hmm.
Is it here?
Yes, it is that direction. With a large
just
keg.
through the door there.
Giant large keg of alcohol. What do you think?
I don't know, maybe
Farewell,
could have been
Randy.
a break room.
Go on through. I'll be through in a second.
Mm.
And I'll whisper to Andy to keep his ears open while I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give him a couple of gold coins to sweeten the pot.
He just gently grabs them and quickly pockets them with a big smile. There's very few... Yeah, he may not be good on a lot of things, but accepting coin he is really good at. He has expertise in that.
I imagine he has certain skills that are very useful to me.
Yes. He's very good at finding things that need to be found.
I didn't notice the cat stayed behind. Curses.
But it is easy enough. The drinks out there are being managed by this guy. He basically pours you whenever you pay him. It's cheap enough. You don't have to worry about coin cost at this moment. Because you're
Yes,
spending.
please.
Yeah, you're basically spending the money that you got. So you will end up with the same regardless.
I
But-
will raise my hand in greeting gesture to the party.
Mhm.
First drinks on me.
But yeah, you each get a drink. It's not the best alcohol, but it's not bad either. It's that in between where, it's good enough. But if you had an alternative, you would pick the alternative.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
It's less about what you're drinking and more that you're drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Cole,
Yeah.
for that. I appreciate the drink.
That's cool. I just, as I said, I had to make sure certain people knew I wasn't going to be around. I'm still getting these permission update tokens popping up.
Yeah, it keeps saying my
Same.
username.
In that case,
Yeah, it's doing the same for me.
Let's all just press F5 and hope it fixes things. I basically
Was this
updated your tokens so that they would actually say your character's name.
Borrowed paper. So, yeah. While everyone's
Loading.
drinking, while everyone's drinking, Cole will do the rounds and the important people know he's not going to be around.
Yes.
Grabs his bug out bag from behind the bar.
Easy enough.
I'm just watching everyone in the bar, in the bar tavern thing. Just kind of seeing what everybody's up to, trying to potentially either eavesdrop in or just keep an eye on what everybody's doing. I'm very much a people watcher, so that's my main goal currently.
Your passive
Backfire on.
perception is 14, correct?
Yes, it's not great, but it's that is what I'm doing.
You do realize and notice that one patron decides to leave after seemingly having to notice something. They noticed
There's
something and left, and beyond that, you don't know exactly what.
All right. Could I roll like an insight check or something like that? Potentially try to glean what he noticed.
Yes, you can. The only thing you realized is that he noticed something which made him leave, and he tried to stealth, but wasn't very good at it.
Oh, that makes two of us.
He noticed he noticed something, but you aren't quite sure on what.
So, where did you say you were from, Danby? What was the name of the place in the southern desert?
Zakara. Some people have used that name in other planes of existence, but we took that name for our little place, our little village, if you would. Yeah, but with an H in front of the Z, just because D&D.
Yep. Just adding it. There we go. To remind. But yeah, you would know that the entirety of the eastern sea border is a collection of empires, all of them which have united for the sake of survival. The entirety of the capital of East End and the nearby regions are surrounded by what is known as wild lands. The wild lands are uncivilized, filled with creatures, monsters, survivors, and settlers that serve no country, no border, and not necessarily any rules or laws.
I look around and notice that Laren's not here, and I go check up on Laren.
Yeah,
Lauren, I
Lauren?
mean.
What has Lauren been doing?
He just been kind of looking around the pawn shop,
There
just out of
is
curiosity.
all kinds of junk. If you can think somewhere between pawn shop and a trinket store and place where you buy novelty things, all of those. There are maps, they aren't very good. They might not even be accurate, misspelling a whole bunch of names. There are bones, but you aren't sure if they're actually real bones. There are spices. You don't know what kind. But it says spices on the label.
Well, he notices that Harmony went to check up on him and decides to follow them.
Oh. Come and have a drink, Lauren.
Sorry, I'm not much of a fan of ale.
It's okay. This is barely ale.
Well, in that case, I guess a drink wouldn't hurt.
So where are you from, Lauren?
Well, I've been living on the streets for a few years now, but I used to be part of a rich family here in town until some unfortunate events went down.
Which rich family?
Uh, it used, well, right now it doesn't exist anymore, but I used to be the youngest son of the Red Leaf family.
Do I know anything about the Red Leaf?
How obscure would the red leaf be?
Well, it used to be some sort of connection for the tabaxis outside of the city to connect with the city itself. But it was involved in some illegal stuff, which is why it eventually disappeared.
It would be a pretty obscure knowledge. At most, even with a role, you would only maybe have heard the name and a rumor, if that.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you, buddy.
It's okay. My brother taught me how to live in the streets, so I can carry myself just well.
The drinks are poured. It's a happy, fun time. None of you get buzzed yet, but you do sense this moment, this sensation when something is about to happen. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, snap!
Quap. Oops.
Well,
Oh God. Oh God.
I
if
got
Danby
5.
wasn't so new to the area, he might have found that person running off to be strange, but that could just be common around here, so we didn't think anything to notice it and mention it. And now we're all getting into a fight. Oh, sweet roll.
I'm going to very quickly pop to the bathroom
By all
before the
means.
action gets intense.
Mhm. The actual combat hasn't started yet, but there is that sensation, the tingle up your spine, that something is about to happen, like the anticipation of a horror movie when someone is about to just walk around a corner. That is the sensation all of your characters just feel. You don't know how to explain it. You don't know why. But you have a sense that you might never have had before. A premonition, if you will, of something going on. How do you all react to that?
I scan the area, looking for threats.
Roll a perception check. And for clarity, this is a medium-high wall. You can't see over it without actually, getting really high. So, yeah, you see the people in the courtyard.
With that prickly sensation feeling, I would step away from the wooden chair because I could feel myself lighting up a little hotter. With that feeling, with that sensation, my flames will burn a lot brighter. Everything about me will look a lot more intense, and I'll just have this grin on me, just feeling the chaos in the air, about to feed on the chaos that's about to happen, and just excited about just something that you can feel. And I'm just looking around, waiting, expecting, but not sure what.
Then you can also roll a perception check. I also did post it in the rules, and I am using Rubisco's rule for this. Props to you. 2 people
Which rule?
can try a skill check, but no more to prevent, dogpiling skill checks.
I just realized something about the rules of my class, which means I can swap out one of my spells. And it just hit me now.
Since the combat
What did I
hasn't
miss?
started, nothing besides me about to describe what Danby sees. And you can also react to the situation of this prickly feeling of something happening. Harmony, you can fix that
Do I
spell.
make
Go ahead, Cole.
a perception check?
No. A maximum of
Okay.
2 people can make a perception check at any time to prevent dogpiling.
Okay.
But if there's anything
No
else you
worries.
want to do. If not,
No, I don't think I've noticed anything so far, so.
Dunby,
It's okay. What I was gonna swap
go ahead.
spell for probably isn't gonna come up in this combat anyway. Unless something really bad happens.
Well, I cannot deny that. But the thing is, as everyone has rolled, combat hasn't quite started. Dunby, you notice, even though you're short, maybe you were sitting on a chair when it happened, but you see and hear things from the corner of your vision. You hear the stomping of something big and loud, and a whole bunch of whispered conversation as combat begins. And you're first, Danby. You do notice that the thug that returned is about to pull a weapon. You are not surprised.
Not surprising. Typical thug. No, sorry. Looking over at him in his hand, kind of like reaching toward his weapon. Looking like, I'm not good at reading people as a whole, but Danby's good at jumping to conclusion. So he's going to assume that this foreign individual is reaching for a weapon after he left and came back because he's doing something nefarious.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to look at him reaching for his weapon and just yell over at him. I I don't believe you are skilled enough to use such a blade. You should maybe just put it down and cry yourself to sleep. That's the best thing you could do. Yes.
I didn't notice anything and just realized you were fighting somebody. And I say, "Oh, that's not a very nice thing to say."
Yeah, he clutches his head, and a trickle of blood comes out of his nose as he pulls a dagger. And is clearly hostile. Anything else, Danby?
I'll pull my tribe's double-bladed sword out, and then just why am I? There we go. And then take a position in front of the door, and then my turn. Unless, sorry, is Lorwyn at the door? Or Lauren, sorry?
Due to the
I'm
fact that
available.
this map is not aligned with the actual grid, I made free movement for you to be able to move as you are at the moment. So you can move there because you're both small creatures.
All right. So yeah, I'll effectively take a 5-foot step backwards and end my turn.
All right. I think you might have to make multiple steps back to reach 5 feet, but you know.
Well, yeah, fair enough. My little legs will move me 5 feet.
Cole, with your passive perception, you will notice something up in the corner of the roof.
Dude.
It's just looking at you, but you do notice it. And you clearly see a armed thug.
He's got arms.
What do you do? Ken? We can't hear you.
I think he did say he went to the bathroom, right?
And he did say that he came back. So,
Oh. Can?
No, there's something's gone wrong in the area again. The master's dead again. They're repairing it. It's not getting just that it was happening. So I'm just reloading back in. What did I miss? I dropped the insult.
well, with your passive perception, you notice a small, tiny creature on the roof looking down at all of you. The punk bleeding from their nose. And it's your turn.
Okay, I will look up at this creature on the roof.
It seems to be a small creature with wings. Maybe the size of your hand at most.
I will grab the mug from the table
Mm-hmm.
and throw it at it.
Go right ahead.
I will do that as an unarmed strike because it's an improvised weapon.
Mhm.
Therefore, counts as a pugilist weapon. Oh, I don't have a target for it.
I will move it slightly there. Double right click on this.
There we go. God, I'm going to need to do an attack roll for the light hammer, I think, because the unarmed strike, I'm going to need to make a thrown improvised weapon macro or
Yep.
attack thing. So
Yep. That is fine. You're far
disadvantage?
because of the range. Yeah, it's more than 20 foot away.
Yeah, no,
Do I
that's
see this? Him having difficulty. I did say the thing, so I think I get a chance to do a thing.
Yep. Do your
Oh, he
thing.
already rolled.
Yeah, but
Okay, never
do
mind.
your thing.
Okay. I was gonna say if he was having difficulty, I sort of see that, and it's just by some weird way, you do notice that it just you can hit as normal, and I use my restore balance ability on my reaction to. It means that you don't get disadvantage, but unfortunately, I didn't say it quick enough, and you actually had hit, but worked.
But it does hit with a 19. Roll damage. What everyone here doesn't see is how time rewinds, resets, and changes to an alternate future. But no one sees
Ooh.
it.
Is
So,
there a way for me to just roll damage on my thing, or should I just roll the 1d6 and add the...
you can roll 1d6 if there isn't an attack click button.
You do sort of hear Cole, just like almost in your mind, it's sort of like tick, 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 tick sound, as if like almost like it's a tinnitus,
Hmm.
but like rhythmic as
Yeah.
this happened.
Yeah, and you hit it and
Which would
it
be a mug.
you hit it and it instantly dies. It got
Oof.
splattered by a mug.
Oh God.
I will then... do I notice the thug with the weapon?
Yeah.
I will move up to him,
Hmm?
and with my bonus action, I will pull him.
Yeah. As long as you target him first.
Oh, yeah.
Lost
Oh, he
connection.
breaks.
Yeah, you hit, but lost connection to a server for some reason. Weird. But yeah.
Frank. Yeah, this has made me terrible at grapples.
Did you make an unarmed strike or grapple him?
I was trying to grab him.
Yeah, because you get a save equal to your 8 plus proficiency plus strength. And
Yeah,
he
so
succeeded.
it's 13 strength, and he succeeded. He
Yep.
broke.
Yep. If you're done, you can always click end comp or end turn. Unless there's
Listen,
something else.
I've already dealt with one guy today. I don't need this. And that's it.
Yep. So, you're done.
Yep, that's me done.
The guy here,
Oh, frick.
yeah, the guy that's been giving you drinks makes a nod to the rest. And he's gonna try to spear. Well, it says Buchanan, but it should be falser.
Flar. Be Flar.
Flar. I'm gonna take a while to get used to that. I wonder why it will not target. There we go. It misses you. Yep. That's his turn. He's gonna stay there. And the bandit, or thug in this case, is gonna try to hit you, Cole, with a dagger.
Just a reminder that he has disadvantage from the vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery.
Yeah.
It is difficult to toggle with this, but yeah, it misses anyway. He has a real bad headache. Lauren.
I told him just to put the dagger down. He can't use it.
Fair. Lauren, it is your turn.
Well, Lauren's gonna move somewhere around here to get away from this person, and he will give a bardic inspiration to Cole.
All right.
Give me a second.
You are now. Where is that? Inspired.
Lauren is the is the regular bard, right? And the new bard is Danby.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, you give him inspiration. Anything else?
And he will do a vicious mockery to this guy.
Right click or double right click to target him, and then just roll the attack. He fails, and he takes the damage.
Lorraine goes, "Hey, if you're gonna pull up a spear like that, you at least should know how to use it."
Oh, yeah.
And
He
that's
just
my
looks
turn.
at you furiously before snorting and trying to go back to fighting the tiny little thing. Anything else? All right. Harmony. It's your turn.
I'm gonna go flatten myself onto the wall and say, "Why is everybody fighting all of a sudden? Jesus!" And I'm going to sort of wave my hands around and cast Mage Armor on myself.
Hmm?
And then that's it for me.
Did you target yourself
Oh,
and then
why
cast?
didn't it cast?
You need to select the target, which I believe is yourself.
Okay. I already have my thing selected and God. I don't know how to select tokens that I control because when I do the select target thing, it just opens a
Above
menu.
the
It doesn't
cogwheel.
do the same thing. Hmm?
Above the cogwheel. Once you select your token with a right click, there should be a marker right here above the cogwheel. That's how you target yourself.
Oh, okay. Got it.
But yeah, did your spell take effect and your AC went up?
Well, my spell took effect. Didn't manually change my AC, but I could just do that.
Yep.
13 plus 2 now.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
No, yeah, that's it. Can't I change my AC from here? That's weird.
Yep.
So how I see it is, Lar is looking at his ill-gotten gains, and then oops, drops one, and as he bends over, the guy stabbed him and misses. So when he lifts his head back, he bumps the spear and turns around and see this giant dude, and he's like,
Yeah.
um, he will, let's see, disengage as as an action, and then can he, since he's really small and nimble, make his way through the barrels?
Make an acrobatics.
Oh, good.
Low. It is a
didn't
low
take-
DC, but yeah, basically trying not to get stuck. Buchanan, if you click on the shield, you can change the calculation to mage armor.
Huh? I don't have mage armor.
I said, my bad. Rubisco. I am bad with
Yeah,
names.
it's correct now.
Yeah. You get stuck where you are. Your movement speed becomes
no.
0 for this turn.
I suppose I cannot hide
No.
because I'm stuck. Then I will let out a kobold cry. Couldn't find the thing to add for it in your compendium packs. But basically, all enemies within 10 feet of me, all allies have advantage against attacking, basically, this dude.
Yep.
And I'm stuck. So he's like, yip! Yipe, yipe, yipe!
Yep.
Makes an annoying, like, yipping sound.
Yeah. Which causes this one to just try to cover his ears because no, they don't like that. They really don't like that. That is way too annoying.
And that ends his turn.
Yep. This guy on the inside is just gonna bar the door. And he's going to.
Locked.
Yep. It is blocked. This one up here is just gonna go straight down and try to stab
Oh no!
this guy.
At me?
Yeah. And miss.
Okay, well. Okay, it missed. Cool.
And that would be his turn.
I sort of dodged.
Yeah. He's drunk. He's tipsy. He's not very steady on his feet. Yeah. Dunby, it is your turn.
I'm not really meant for this, but we'll give it a try.
You have advantage on this dude if you attack him.
Yeah, that's what I was wrestling with. I'm like, I'm not meant to go melee a whole lot, but it's hard to say no to an opportunity like this. So, yeah, I will. I'd like to hop up onto the table up here, if possible.
Yep. Easily enough.
And then I will swing my tribal double-bladed sword at him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Advantage
I
on the
need to
first
actually-
attack. Yep.
And it all attacks because until the end of my or till the start of my next turn, all allies have advantage on attacking that one dude.
I have to move slightly closer because it's unlocked map, and it's like, you're 7.2 away from him. I'm like, get out of here with that nonsense.
It's like a
All right.
Somebody move the cat.
My bad.
It's like actually you're 7.2 feet away. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
it still says your target is 5 away, but you are 5 away. It's still telling me I can't. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I know it's not perfect. Please try again.
Oh no, I'm just laughing about it. I'm not actually complaining. I just find it funny.
Yeah.
All right. There we go with advantage. That's not bad.
Yeah, you hit him. He starts bleeding. He's looking bad.
And then I'll use the bonus action attack that it has as well for being the double-bladed scimitar.
Yep.
This is what you spent your magic item on?
So we each got one magic item that had to be attuned and one magic item that couldn't be attuned. So this is the magic item that couldn't be attuned.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
All right. Sorry, I got distracted there. And with advantage again. That looks pretty good. And this one, I have to cancel that damage roll and roll from this one instead. Because it's only 1d4. All right, so that's movement, action, bonus action. Yeah, I believe that's it for me.
Yeah. Go.
Okay, buddy. You had your chance. Time to put you down. And I'm going to punch him. Yep, and again, 5.6.
Yeah, right? I love it. It's actually.
Yeah, it's supposed to be on, a map with all of those points, but the problem is realigning all maps to fit just enough so that it doesn't break everyone's mind, because the background map and the actual squares don't match up.
I think
It's always
that's a
how
hit
it goes.
there.
Yes. All right, View, you should now have a draconic cry. Oh, yeah. That hurts, but he's still alive.
In that case, I'll do the bonus action unarmed strike as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you hit him. You have him pinned to a wall, he's bleeding, he has a broken nose, and yeah,
Life's just not good for him.
yeah, he made a bad decision. Oh,
You're in
yeah.
the wrong
All
house. Holy
All of this is
splatter.
non-lethal, by the way. I don't go to killing
There's
Sam.
no puddle of blood on the ground.
This is non-lethal. Explodes into blood.
You just exploded. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he's hidden for the sake of, not clogging the entire action order, but yeah, he is unconscious. Right.
Then
Sure.
with my movement, I will run into this guy,
Mm-hmm.
and that should be me done.
In the combat tracker, you can click end turn.
There we go. And I'm sorry.
Also, did the tribal warrior take the extra 2 damage from Bambi? Because I noticed his health didn't go down when he rolled the 2 damage.
It should have. Oh, that's because he didn't click on the attack button. Or it became a separate thing for some reason. Oh well.
Yeah, he rolled a d4 because he didn't want to add the modifier. It was an offhand or like a bonus action thing.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a special rule in the weapon itself.
Yep. You might want to add that as a separate weapon attack so that you can do that quicker. But yeah, he went down 2 hit points. He doesn't like this
Certainly.
fiery little boy. This guy tried to stab you in the face.
Oh. He still has. Oh,
Never mind. These drunks are really not having a good day. Yeah, that's
Poor
his
guys.
turn.
just stabs the wispy fiery of my hair. I'm like, I am not that tall, my friend.
Yep, that would be his turn. All of you hear loud noises from outside of this alleyway.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And you start seeing a whole bunch of lights just flying by.
Terrifying.
Yeah. You don't see it, but yeah, a whole bunch of things fly by, magic and stuff. Lauren.
Lauren sees the thug missing his attack on his friend and goes, "Oi, drunkard, you had one too many A's or what?"
This one?
Yeah, that one. I'm trying to target this guy, but it's not letting me.
Double right click.
Yeah, there we go.
He seems insulted. This one?
Yep.
It seems you didn't properly target him or something, but don't worry. He takes 1 point of damage. There we go.
And that's my turn.
My turn?
No, not quite yet. Cole, with your passive
Oh.
perception, you see something big and lumbering run past.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh. This is the first time ever I've seen
Ah.
someone use a half ogre.
Yeah. You hear some shouting and fighting. Harmony.
This is because I told you about my previous character, is it?
No, actually it isn't.
I'm going to try to circle to here to see what all the noise is about. Do I see anything?
You just saw something run. Well, Cole saw something run past. You only hear it. There's nothing currently visible to you.
If I get here, would I still have a clear shot at the this guy?
No, he would have half cover, and you would get
Half
an attack
covers
of
like 2, right?
Yep, and this one would get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. Yeah. I'll target you.
No, don't come any closer.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
he
a hit.
doesn't.
So your turn.
I'm doing a thing. Do I cast a spell or not? Yeah, you know what? I will. I'm just going to. Okay, just the both of you just stop, and I'm going to twin spell my cantrip of. Wait, let's see if I can target the both of them. There you go.
No offense, Bisco, but I hope you miss on this dude because I have an epic way to finish him off. It'll be hilarious.
Target at most.
The die.
It says target at most 1 token with attack, so I guess I have to deselect 1, cast the spell twice.
Yes, just make sure that you do not, consume any other unnecessary resources.
Oh no.
Dang it.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, he spurts blood out of his nose and falls down drunk.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just like, it's mental damage, so I hope I can do that without killing him.
You can totally kill someone with mental damage. After
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And this guy too, and so he has a D4 on his next saving throw. And what else can I do? I guess that's it for now.
Yep. Just click end turn when you're done. It's in the combat tracker, bottom of the combat tracker.
Yeah, there.
Alright, am I still stuck?
No.
Okay. My plan was to, stab the giant crate and then create a torrent of beer that would push him over the rails, but
The rails
wouldn't
are
have
a
worked
bit.
anyway.
Yeah, they're a tad bit high. But it would knock him prone.
Instead, he's going to climb to the top of this. And then
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice. Like a boss.
Nice.
You climb up easily.
perfect. And now, in being very smart, he has the high ground, which means he automatically wins.
It's over, Anakin.
And then he sees this dude harassing this dude, and is like, "All right, I'll stick around because I want that money. I'll save you money."
It is almost.
It's Ogre Anakin. That was good.
Yeah.
He gets out a kind of crude-looking crossbow that has like metal bolt that fires like a instead of bolts. You see, he loads a metal like ball into it
Mm-hmm.
and fires it. So double right click.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see it. Cool. And I will attack.
You already did, I believe.
Oh, I already did?
No. That's correct. Yeah, you hit.
Alright. And how do I add my sneak attack damage?
You should make a
Just
separate one. Unless someone else knows.
does it does it prompt you to do the damage, to roll the damage? Because you could just add an additional damage.
Oh, yeah, duh. I'll just add the extra 1d6. This is non-lethal.
And the game might try to add it automatically if you had advantage on your attack or something like that, because normally you don't get sneak attack unless you got advantage. So
Nope, it added it normally. So 8.
Yeah, he's out.
It gets you hear a twing and clunk.
Mm-hmm.
Bonk.
Don't mess with my money.
Yep. And he's out. You do notice something as you climb up. Some sort of creature up towards your top right is peeking around the corner at all of you.
What's that guy? That's a monkey.
It's a creature.
And that should end my turn.
Yep. All of you hear a dog barking, running past the alleyway.
Woof woof.
I'm glad I'm up here.
Yep. And yeah, you hear a bunch of fighting, and it seems to really hurt. And then this thing that saw you climb up there is going to try to climb over. This is not going to go well for him. He's going to use acrobatics, so.
Fail.
He fails.
Yay!
He's going to instead look at you, and he's going to try to scare you. Roll a save.
Whoops, why did I roll 2?
Well, you succeeded.
So the lowest I would have gotten was 10. Because it made me roll 2.
Regardless, you succeeded. That's what I think, because I only see one roll in chat, so.
Okay.
Yeah, you have advantage on saving throws against being frightened. Kobold.
Oh, okay.
So, with that, 16. Yep, that's its turn. A flying little.
Wait. No, because I chose the craftiness kobold, not the brave kobold.
In that case, you're gonna need to change that at the end of, well, this session. But for now, let's keep things moving. As this flying little thing shows up next to Harmony, basically dive bombing him, it's gonna try to bite you. Oh wait.
No. God.
Yeah, that is a
His
beast.
poor
Yeah, that's a bite for beasts only, so it would have been a sting. Never mind.
Is it the same attack roll? Okay.
Yep, that's it. Dunby.
Danby is going to first run to here and try the door.
It is Loctite.
Go figure. Ah, what the hell just happened to me?
Oh, I accidentally deleted you out of existence. That is entirely my
man.
bad.
There's better ways to tell me to leave, man. Come on.
There.
Oh, you're gonna have to give me permissions again.
For. You
Are
should
they in
have.
the turn order? They were at like 21 in the turn order. You have to re-add them.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. I rolled a nat 20, so it's a 22.
Yep, I'm just gonna do that. This will have to do for now, but it's your turn nonetheless. I'll fix it in a moment.
All right. Okay, so that door is locked. So at that point in time, I'm going to see what all the commotion is about outside, and then I'm going to head out. 20. And then, I mean, I guess I will dash out onto the street.
All right. What you will see before you turn the corner.
Oh, okay. I'll move back. Holy Christ.
Yeah. That's what you see.
Oh, that's really what I wanted to see. That's amazing. All right. Well,
What's out there?
there's a very large creature I've never seen before. And I'm just yelling it out. There's two people that seem to be in trouble and a dog.
Yeah. They all turn to look at you because you just announced your presence.
Absolutely. I'm not I'm not the smartest of individuals. I've got a pretty face. I don't have a big brain.
Fair.
Makes sense.
It's Cole's turn next.
Yep. So we will move back for now. Cole?
Okay, I was just making the weapon. But that sounds like that's something I need to go and deal with. You got that little guy?
No!
I don't know you, but I believe in you. But that sounds like it needs my attention.
I love
I'm
that.
going to have to split my movement up in this, aren't I? Is there a way to drag to different points? Is there something I have to press for that?
There should be, but I don't know exactly at the moment. Try holding control, and there should be a control configure controls. So there should be some controls that you can control. That's completely redundant. That you should be able to control.
Yeah, no, it's not doing it. So
Yeah. Just keep a general idea of 5 feet at a time.
30 feet should take me to the entrance.
Yeah.
It's making me collide with the wall. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean.
With your passive perception, you recognize these two people. They were the two people you met that is going to be part of your group.
Oh, I don't like that. I think I will be using some moxie.
By all means. If you hold space, you can create a waypoint when moving.
Everything went funny for me. All the background has disappeared. Everything.
I have no idea what the hell you did, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't me.
I double clicked on my Moxie and everything went weird.
Okay.
The weirdest computer shit happens to you, Ken.
Yeah.
No.
Like things that are impossible to do
Just
just
you know what?
go
It's
wrong.
just trigger my Moxie.
You know what? Just first of all, just reload in the meantime because it
Yeah.
contains multiple macros. So I'm gonna remove that and
Okay.
it should fix it. You have to make them in separate ones, but
Okay.
that's just minor things, but it should work. Now, and worst
So I'm
case,
using. Yeah. Go on.
Go. There we go, Moxie. Done.
Yeah, I'm using one of my Moxie to give me some more movement. I think that was one of the things that my Moxie.
Stick and move.
Yeah, you doing something in my sheet? Or-
Yes, I'm adding your separate Moxie abilities.
Okay, so stick and move to get myself down into this, and I'm guessing it looks like the half ogre and the dog are being aggressive.
Yes.
So I will unleash a punch on the half ogre to get his attention.
Yep. Target him and punch away.
Oof!
Ooh.
No,
You do hit him, but the part where you hit apparently had something hard. Might be a coin purse. You just punched it.
I do usually aim for the coin purse.
Well, I guess it came back to bite you this time.
Yep, and that's me done.
All right. Simply end your turn and
Yeah, I've got to go to the combat dragon. There we go.
there, all of your Moxie abilities should now be there, active, and now it's time for this character, and she's gonna, she's gonna Scorching Ray this one. Oh, first thing she does is a crit.
Big money.
Second one's a hit too. Yeah, he just gets a giant gaping hole burned through his chest. And she just
Pew,
stretches.
pew, pew.
Yeah, pew pew pew. She just stretches her shoulders and seems really calm about the situation. Lauren.
Um, Lauren gives inspiration to Flower.
Yep.
He says like, "You got this. I'm gonna go check on the rest," and he dashes out.
Why do
Thank
you
you,
all
cat
think
person.
we got this? We don't got this.
There's a green thing trying to kill me, and I'm stuck on top of a giant barrel.
If you press space, you can make waypoints while moving.
Yeah, I can see.
Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, cool.
And that's my turn.
Yep. There's just a dog left out there. Everyone's running towards it. Harmony.
Right, it's my turn.
Yeah.
If I get to this square, would I still be in melee with this guy?
Yes. Even though he's tiny, it still takes up 5 feet.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to hit. I'm going to twin spell again
Mhm.
and as I sort of like the mage armor around myself is this sort of rotating like blue energy, and as I sort of like gather or like create all that order around me, I sort of it all means that there's a lot of chaos gathering, and I gather that chaos and twin spell cast what do you call this, the thing, chaos vault on these two. But when I do that I would have disadvantage, but I will use my reaction to do restore balance
Yep,
to even out my chances.
that you do.
What? You must have a target token. Okay, well,
You need to. Yep.
okay. And then I'm going to. I can't do them all at once, so I'm gonna do them one at a time.
Yep.
Um, here's bolt on the D-mat.
Mhm.
They're within 30 feet of each other, right?
Yes,
Okay.
because I'm pretty sure. Yep, 15 feet there within 15. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you can hit both of them if they bounce.
Attack roll normal. Okay, so on the imp,
You hit.
uh, oof, they don't bounce. So the first one doesn't bounce. It is what dice? Let me see. It's 4 and a 1, so it'll be either force or acid. I'm gonna choose force. So that'll be 10 force damage, and then on the second guy, it would be a. Hold on, let me see how much attack on the second guy. Normal hit. Oof. Doesn't hit.
Nope.
Right. That was my action, and then the twin spell. So I got nothing.
Movement.
Hmm. Nah. For now, I'm gonna stay here.
And then your turn.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna insist everyone does that so that it will go faster, so that I don't have to ask every turn and everyone gets used to it. All right.
Alright. Flar will aim Plinker and shoot at the thing trying to climb up to him.
There.
Right. Back off, demon. Oh, could have been a crit.
But you hit.
So normal. 8.
Oh fuck! Did I kill the imp?
Yes.
I didn't even notice.
I stay up. Wait. Yeah, I stay up here.
Yep.
I'm done.
Click on your
I don't think I can
enter.
hide because I'm
Yeah, you're on top of the barrel.
okay.
The wild dog is going to target Cole, which is right there. And bluntly put, you're a whole lot less scary than those two. Their attacks are horrible. Just horrible. Has anyone even been hit?
No,
I think you have
sadly.
not hit a single person this entire game.
Yep. Well,
Well, going forward, I guess you're putting your rolls on private, and then you can choose when you hit us. No.
I can, but no. This one is going to do a. Yeah.
As a person with a negative in his constitution, I'm so thankful to not be hit.
All right. So he does that, and then he does this. All right. Yep. Jack over here is going to walk next to the dog. Bye bye, doggy. He's going. You know what? No, he wouldn't even need to get close. Almost forgot. He's just gonna attack them and kill the dog.
It's weird. I thought like Cole would have a whip since like, the way he looks.
Yeah, Indiana Jones like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then he's going to turn around and start pointing south around the corner. Get them. It's basically the only thing he says, and that's his turn.
I've lost the map again.
How? Why?
I'm on a grey, grainy sheet.
All right, I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna quickly.
When I read, it puts me back on the map page. But that's the third time it's happened now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move this. There. And then I'm gonna activate this one, move everyone back. Yeah, this little thing is gonna try climbing up again anyways. They're gonna use dexterity. And they managed to climb up to Valor. It doesn't like you. You shot it in the head.
Who's Valor?
Valor. Damn it, I keep... Sorry.
Flar.
Flar. I'm still really bad with names.
Also, Flar.
Yep. Well, it's gonna try to hit you, Flar.
No!
Doesn't hit, apparently.
Nope. Yep. That's its turn. Cole.
Okay. It's indicated for the get them.
Pointed southward. And around the corner.
That's
You can move
30.
to this one.
I
And
don't see them.
you should now.
Ah.
They were hidden.
So I'm going to have to use my other Moxie to give me the extra movement again.
And it shouldn't break this time.
Nothing's come up for it. Where would I find it?
Just use your Moxie points as usual. In your features, click the Moxie.
I did. Nothing comes up at all.
All right, try just clicking the stick and move then.
There it is. Stick and move.
Yep, you do that. Then you have to manually just do shit.
I will go all the way to there.
Yep.
And I guess I will punch this guy once. You should stop. Should target him first.
Yep.
Bloody map thing.
Oh yeah. You hit him. You feel that that's a solid hit, but he doesn't flinch a lot. Anything?
And that is my turn.
Yeah. Danby.
All right. I guess technically I was before Cole in the initiative tracker initially, but it's really not a big deal left or right. Just watched my new punchy friend just speed off into the distance. It's a weird looking dude standing there.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will do exactly that. I will, you weird looking dude standing over there. What are you doing? I don't think you belong here. You're too much of a failure. Oh, I couldn't click. Oh, yeah, right. There we go.
Yeah. He failed. And yeah. 1 hit points.
1 whole damage. But he does have disadvantage on his next attack, so.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any bonus actions that I want to do currently, so there it is. All right.
Yeah. Well, the young woman, is going to just look at them and go, no. That's literally what she does, and she's going to toll the dead. Yeah. They take some damage. That's her turn for now. Lauren.
Let's see. Okay. What's this guy named? Jack?
Yep.
I'll give an inspiration to him.
Mhm.
And do a vicious mockery into this. Call this dude.
Yep.
Aw.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Sometimes it turns out that way. Sometimes they actually do something. Anything.
Yeah, we can't complain about this encounter, really. Well, that's it from me.
All right.
It's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to concentrate real hard and try to make this guy's head hurt. And I'll try to do a Mind Sliver once more. Or Psychic. Oop, that killed it.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say, well, I think they need some help there. So I'm gonna go here and look around. And I think that's my turn.
Yep.
So
So like the Quasit's about to attack me, but then its face contorts and and then falls over like the animator from the Holy Grail. And then flops off the barrel.
Nice.
Because if there was Pirates of the Caribbean, this barrel would have been like rolling down the street, and I've been fighting that thing.
And filled with rum.
Yeah.
Yes. How do I get down?
You could use half movement to try to get down here more easily. Or jump and make a dex save. Your choice.
No, he's gonna be careful. So it's only got 10 feet left. And then 5, 10. He doesn't want to double move because he wants to be careful.
You can cunning action dash
Oh yeah.
and then
will
hide behind me.
I'll hide behind the blue man.
Oh. Wow. Yep. When you're done.
Then he will just hide behind. Actually, could I go over here and hide in this barrel?
It's not open.
I make
Make
it
it
open. Make it open. Damn it!
It would require an action.
Ah, okay. Can I just
You
hide
couldn't
right here?
hide underneath it and do a.
I'm gonna hide beside it. Dang it! Let me move.
Talk about doing a solid snake.
Unfortunately, I don't think that would work. It has a bottom side. It's a solid barrel.
Oh, thank goodness. And that ends
What's
my
was
turn.
that?
Yeah.
No. Oh, that was for the stuff. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, dang it. I gotta click the end turn. Stupid.
Yep, that's fine. Gonna target you, and they are going to cast Hold Person on you, Cole.
Yeah.
Fuck they are.
Yeah, you get an attack of opportunity.
Nice.
I do?
Yeah,
Oh, goody.
they're gonna try to run away.
Why?
Yeah, that didn't work. It's time to go.
No, 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 no.
Yeah. They are still alive. Now, they're gonna move there.
So I think Sentinel is definitely in Cole's future.
Yep. That's what he does, and he tries to run away. Jack just shrugs. They got it. And it's your turn, Cole.
I was zoomed into the wrong part of the map. Which way did he run?
You see bloodstains on the ground.
Oh, yes, I do. I'd zoom in a bit closer so I can see them.
I love that feature.
Yep. I'm happy they're useful.
That would be 20, 25.
Space to make a marker. And I'm pretty sure you would have to go there anyway. You can't dash unless you use your action.
Oh, that went too far, so I'll go there.
Mhm.
30 feet. I don't think so, buddy.
You miss.
Yeah, bonus action. I will follow it up.
Yeah, that hits. And he is still not down. He's still up. If you're done,
Lest you give up. Yeah, I was just opening the combat tracker to click the button.
done be. Your turn.
Sandy, you're muted. You're muted.
I am muted. I am the muted. Whoops. All right. Well,
You step out on a whole pool of blood.
you know, it's a good spot. It's a good place for me.
Do you
All right,
dash?
there's my 30 feet.
Never mind, because you're small.
Yeah, that was yeah. That was it's messing with my movement. Oh, crazy! I can actually see him over there. Well, as I come running around the corner, I can just see the tip of him.
You see small pieces of him as he gets knocked to the side, back and forward, being in a fight with Cole.
Cole's kicking his ass.
More like punching his gut, with him
Fair.
having his back against the wall. Kind of like the beginning of his introduction. It kind of happens a lot, apparently.
It's I bet you were wondering how I got to this point. Okay, so when I get around the corner, I see him there. I'm like, oh, come on, there's no need to run away. I thought you and I were the bestest of friends. Come on, stay and chat. Yes.
Oh. Did you target him?
I did. It said he failed. It said he rolled a 9.
He's charmed.
Oh,
Doesn't
sorry.
he get advantage in the roll or something?
Yep,
because
because-
they're in active combat.
Yep, that is true. And wisdom save, correct? Nah, he failed.
Oh.
Nice.
Cole, you no longer need to punch this individual. He's quite our friend. He's going to stay and chat with me, aren't you, friend?
He says something, but he doesn't speak. But he seems to acknowledge you with a response.
Well,
Does anyone
apparently
else intend to fight? Because this is the last one left.
If he tries to run, yes.
All right. Then, for all intents and purposes, we are out of combat.
Nice.
yeah, I'll maintain concentration for as long as I have to on it too, until we can, I don't know, try to get some information out of this individual that doesn't talk.
Isn't charm person like no concentration?
Oh, is it not a concentration spell? I haven't actually
think
cast
so.
Charm Person in so long.
Oh,
It's just a duration, eh?
an hour.
Awesome.
so
Yeah.
you haven't
Amazing.
charmed anyone for a long time. My condolences.
Yeah. Self burn.
I will happily chain and manacle this guy.
He doesn't
What
resist.
happened here?
He doesn't really
It's all
resist,
right, friend.
but he just he seems to be questioning why you're doing that. He doesn't get it. We're all friends here.
It's for your safety, my friend. These will help you in the long run, so no one else tries to hurt you. Yes, I see you understand. I just kind of like subtly shrug my shoulders to Lauren beside me.
Can I check him for injuries? Like, has his tongue been cut?
Yes, it has.
Oh shit.
Someone's
Yeah.
got a head.
And he has no teeth either.
Oh shit.
Do any one of you
Okay.
have any of a way to look into someone's mind?
No. Can examining him, do I know anything about like what kind of cult he's in or what he serves or anything just
You
based on his
don't know.
appearance, his clothing?
You don't know that he's in a
Okay, no.
cult. I know.
Yeah, I
Metagaming
mean,
easily, but
what organization or something.
he's wearing robes. He has a dagger. No one besides Cole
Nothing
saw
that
him.
would.
No one but Cole saw him cast magic.
Okay.
I'm going to check him for anything that'll give us a clue.
Literature.
But going through his pockets, as it were.
Investigation, and someone can make a medicine and a religion check.
I'm not very good at this. This is not the kind of bounty hunter I am.
He doesn't have anything besides rags, a weapon, and some tattoos and markings on their body.
Not quite good
Does
with
the
religion, but I can try.
Is the dagger ornamental, or is it just a dagger?
Looks like a busted up dagger. It looked like it was
Oof.
fancier-ish,
Yeah.
but Harmony, you have no idea about any kind of religious connections.
What
You have
is
no idea.
God? I'll stick the knife in my belt.
Yeah, it's just a busted up knife. It isn't anything in particular. You can probably not even sell it.
No, I just don't want him to have it on him.
Fair enough.
Can I roll a medicine check?
Yes.
Well, my friend, as they are all checking you over, I notice that you're having issues speaking, but you certainly can nod your head yes and no. Correct, yes?
He nods his head. With that medicine check, the markings on their body are a combination of tattoos and scars. And their teeth and their tongue has been removed surgically. No major damage was done, but it was very efficient.
Wonder how he eats.
Probably by
Does he
eating
have
soft
screws on
food.
him?
Does he
Yeah,
have a
they
what?
generally pound the food into a mush for them.
Yep.
So, I must know, my friend. Were you here to cause us harm specifically?
He just cocks his head to the side before suddenly starts twitching. And he just drops dead.
Ah. What
No
did you all do
loose
to him? You were all looking him over. What happened?
He
No
just
loose
dropped.
ends.
I've never seen that before. I'm going to check him over again, see what's changed.
Go ahead.
I'm not particularly medically skilled, but I guess that would be the check
Yep.
to see what killed him. Bloody hell, me and these rolls.
You look it over and there is no sign of foul play.
Can I look around for any like magical assassins, any fucking snipers?
Roll a perception check.
With advantage, I assist you.
Okay, I'm not very good at this, so you might
Are
as
you
well do
trained?
your own roll
Oh, are you trained?
rather than helping me.
Alright.
You do have bardic
I didn't
inspiration.
Yeah, it lasts for 10
see
minutes.
one.
Then I'll use it here. It worked.
You roll
Um,
a d20, not a d10.
yeah,
Yeah,
bardic
you just add a d6.
Oh,
yeah,
whoops,
you just
sorry.
roll a d6.
Dang it. Now I gotta put the R and the slash and the Is it /R?
/R space 1d6.
Okay, so
16 and 17, you don't spot
Yes.
anything besides, your general surroundings. No hidden people, no snipers. You didn't see anything flying towards them either. Didn't hear anything walking
Well,
away.
maybe
It's
it was
definitely
internal.
not a
Like,
cyanide tooth, because
He
doesn't
had
have any teeth.
some.
Yeah. However,
I can't.
go ahead.
I was gonna say I can't see anything that would have killed him.
Nope.
I can't either.
And
Mm.
that's
Gonna
maybe
look
it
around
happened
here.
to his brain.
and move back, Harmony. And as you move back,
Oh shit.
this will be the end of the session. You're left here with a whole
Oh.
bunch of questions because it's been 4 hours, 4.5, I believe.
Since we started at 9,
Wait.
Off.
it's been 2.5.
It's been 2 hours.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been looking at it all wrong. Shit. Anyways, we'll take a break here in that case.
Okay.
If you want to end the
How
session,
long?
man, we can do that too. If this is where you were looking to end it, we can
No.
certainly end it here.
I just looked at the clock, and because of stupid clock things. Anyways, we'll take a 5 to 10 minute break, and anyone that needs to use the bathroom, get a drink, etc.,
Cool.
do so.
I'll do
Okay.
that.
Alrighty.
And don't forget to say, screw you, stupid clock things.
Stupid 24-hour clock thing.